750. And imagine buying a house and then finding out there's something you definitely would have liked to have known before you went ahead and signed your soul away, like you maybe just signed your soul away.
What do you mean?
Somebody accidentally bought the Exorcist house.
Oh.
And they are pretty freaked out. All of that between now and 8 o'clock. First, it's the Love Doctors.
Doctor, news, I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you.
When it comes to matters of love and tenderness, you really only need the Love Doctor. Submit them online on the Beyond the Playhouse page at 194.com. When you go to our website, there's like a rotator of like stuff. It's one of those. There's a picture of Amy and myself, and it stands out. You'll definitely see it. Love Doctors, you're on the Love Gurus. I really like the guy I've been seeing, but he was immature on our first couple of dates, to the point where sometimes I feel like I'm dating a junior high school student. And as I've gotten to know him, I've understood why. He seems to love Family Guy, South Park, stuff like that, but he's 31 years old. How do I get him to mature his tastes, or is it impossible? And being with him, I'm just going to have to accept that that's just what he's into.
I think you just have to accept that's what he's into. That's the kind of humor he finds funny. He likes those shows, but I agree with you. I think cartoons for adults, garbage.
Not a fan, huh?
I do not like them. Steven likes Family Guy, and I refuse to watch it with him. If he ever wants to watch it when I'm sleeping.
Those things are popular. There's a lot of people that like those of all ages. There's a lot of them. I don't think that it's bad to just say that maybe you don't necessarily want to watch them with him, and maybe make a point of saying like, well, it's just not really my humor. Because I think the reason that he's using so much of it with you and trying to include you in is because he just doesn't know. He's just trying to share it with you. If you're not into it, just be honest, you're not into it.
Yeah, I think you do have to tell him. But then I don't know if do you think he's using it on their dates, that humor, because he thinks she watches it and she knows what he's talking about? And
maybe.
So if you do, maybe clue him in, like, listen, I don't like that stuff. I don't watch the show. I don't find it funny.
See if it goes away.
I think it could. You would think it would, because that's not his only thing about him, like the Family Guy stuff. Well, yeah, hopefully.
Assuming he's not completely a one-dimensional person and there's other things he's into, I think you'd be okay just saying, like, this particular thing you like, not for me.
I don't know. Someone said, no, it's bad. Those shows are dumb. Man-child forever.
Well, okay. I would be curious if you just make a point of saying you're not into it, what happens?
Yeah.
And maybe it doesn't get better. Maybe you've just 12-year-old at heart. Love Doctors, you are the Love Gurus. What is the best way to break up with a crazy person? I'm seeing a woman who I anticipate will actually lose her mind when I break up with her. The relationship has honestly only lasted as long as it has out of pure fear of ending things and how she's going to react. Tips on breaking up with somebody who's a literal lunatic.
Okay. I need more details on how she's a lunatic, but we don't have them, so I'm going to have to work with this. I would not do it in public, because I think if she's a lunatic, she for sure will make a scene.
Probably. What do you think about texting it's over, blocking her phone number, ending it on social media, and changing your locks?
Listen, I know that's you might be joking, but I kind of like that idea.
I mean, if you actually think she's going to be like,
because that could work. Or maybe you just have the phone call, or you have to do it. I don't know if you do it in person, but maybe like outside, so then you could easily run away and get to your car and drive away.
Rip the Band-Aid off. I don't like being in person if you don't think you're going to like the reaction. You could do it over the phone. You could send a letter. Like, if you think that you're going to get a reaction that's like terrifying, you don't want to be together.
Well, that's why I don't think you should do it in public. I think a lot of people think if I do this in public, they're not going to cause a scene. As a crazy person myself, I will tell you, it does not matter what situation you put us in. We will cause a scene. We do not care.
So let's say you pull the Walker Hayes and you're doing it all fancy like, and you're having your Bourbon Street steak and your Oreo shake, and it's not you, it's me. You're probably going to get that Oreo shake in your face.
Oh, definitely.
Well, that's not fancy like.
So that's why I wouldn't do it. Not out at public, not at Applebee's, nope.
Really wanted a Bourbon Street steak. And Love Doctors, the other Love Gurus. I'm interested in dating the single mom who lives next door. Here's the thing. While I do feel like we've flirted, I only see her when she's with her kid. She has a son who is 7 or 8 years old, and I never, ever see her alone. Do I really ask her out or ask for her number in front of her kid, or how do I handle this when she's exclusively always with her child? Do you ask out a single mom in front of their kid?
I wouldn't really not do that. No, don't do it in front of the kid.
Feels weird.
How is she never by herself? Child has to be going to school.
But if he's going to, like, what if he's at work? What are you supposed to do?
I don't know. He has to see this woman by herself at some point. Or maybe this is her way of making sure she's never alone around you.
It is tough because I can see how if you have, so you live next door to a single mom and you really only ever see her when she's with her kid. I mean, the kid must go see dad now. Well, maybe not necessarily. I think you just have to bide your time and wait till you see her alone. That's in front of their kid. I don't like that.
No, don't do it in front of the kid. I think that's very awkward.
You're just going to have to wait it out. It might be a little while, I suppose, but you just have to wait for your opportunity.
Someone texted in and said, give her a note.
There you go.
I don't know. That would be creepy, though, kind of. Could you imagine coming out of your house?
I have a letter for you. Here you go.
I don't know. And then do you hand it to her, hand delivery, or do you put it in the mailbox? Hey, this is your neighbor. I wanted to ask you out for dinner, but you're always with that kid. Is there ever a chance? Is there ever a chance you're not with it? I could take you out.
Certainly don't word it that kid. I think if you wrote the note and you said, listen, this might be a little strange, but I didn't want to be inappropriate and ask you out or flirt with you blatantly in front of your son. But I would be interested in getting to know you one-on-one. I'd like to spend some time with you. This is my phone number. If I never hear from you, this is the last I will bring it up. I don't think that would be inappropriate. I kind of like the note. I definitely don't say that kid. You're a terrible note writer.
The way you wrote it is way better. I will agree 100%.
I don't think that's a change. Another kid. That feels weird to me.
Yeah. Don't do it in front of the kid. The note, I'm getting around to the idea. I like it. Zero worded it better. And then also don't be a creep every time you see her. Like you're like looking through the fence like, oh, is she with the kid or not? Can I ask her out?
Why is he always staring at us? Yeah, she probably is getting scared, thinking that you're like, are you looking at me? Are you looking at my kid?
Someone said ask for her phone number since you are her neighbor and you could text her if you ever have something fun going on at her house and talk to her through the text and ask her out.
Hey, if there's any... I think you could probably, neighborly get the number.
I guess. Whoa. I got a whole idea. You plan a vacation for yourself. Say you need someone to come over and water your flowers. So now you have her number and she'll water your flowers. Then when you come back, say thank you so much. Would you like to go out for coffee?
That's, the water the flowers thing's by far easier than the just giving her a note. Yeah. Make a whole, and you're getting a trip out of the deal, too. That works.
Doctor, give me